Justin, tell us a little bit about Warrior Tours. What is that and what made you want to start it?
Well, what we do, we focus on combat and operational stress and its effects and educating the guys through resiliency training. We take them out on unique, adventurous Jeep tours in cool trucks with doors off to a mountaintop where they can get perspective. We go through a specific curriculum written by Pam Wall. It's called Finding Balance. You can get this online. If you're a veteran out there and you need to look at some of this ideas for just strengthening your resilience. We all have strengths from back in the day that carried us through a war zone or troubles. Those strengths are still within us, and what our program does is just remind the guys, hey, you know, you could do this and you can move forward and go through and have a successful civilian life.
And you do it in a way that's so cool and adventurous. So we were talking a little bit about it in the green room, talking about the need for a program like this. And you guys can speak to this as well. What has this program given to you? What types of things were you dealing with when you came back from serving?
Isolation, loss of identity, loss of purpose. Okay. When we come back, suddenly we're thrust into an environment that is all the way different from what we've grown accustomed to. There's great challenges in reconnecting to life. And also we've lost all our friends at this point. When we get taken out of our unit and brought back to our home or wherever we're living, it's just a total change of environment, total change of relationships, and you're all the way by yourself for a minute.
So having someone that can talk to you, can connect you with the right resources, and get you outdoors and clear your head a little bit is probably a good thing.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
The Department of Defense has declared suicide and depression amongst veterans at an epidemic level right now. Since the first Gulf War, I think we've lost 8,600 heroes to combat, but we're losing about 8,000 guys to suicide every year.
Wow.
In South Carolina, there's 500,000 veterans. In the upstate alone, there's 150,000. And if you take the percentage of guys that commit suicide, or not commit suicide, but have stress diagnosis, such as PTSD, looking at 30,000 guys at the VA. The VA is doing the best they can, the vet centers. This is a public problem right now.
And you see it in the news a lot. And you know, not a lot of places have solutions for that or things that can help. So it's really cool to see something like this. It's a complete nonprofit.
Yeah.
And you're always looking for people to help out with these tours because, I mean, the trucks, they cost money, and doing all of that costs a lot of money to keep going.
Yeah, insurance and gas and all that's expensive. Getting the word out, marketing. The guys, just tell us a little bit, Zach, about your experience.
What has this program helped you with?
I mean, that to get that feeling of camaraderie again, like Hootie was saying, you know, you get back and you feel alone, like, you know, you're the only one feeling like this or that's got this kind of problem, you know, and it's awesome to go and just kind of be back with the guys again, you know, and be reminded that it's not just you know what I mean, that there's people that care about you and that got your back.
And Justin, you've served too, so you can probably relate in some ways with things that they're...
I'm a little bit younger and better looking than Zach.
Of course.
No, I mean, the reason this came to pass, this program, is, you know, I was former Special Air Service back in the 80s. I was fighting in Northern Ireland, and I lost a lot of friends when the Galahad went down in the Falklands War. In one day, I lost 58 friends in the Welsh Guards that I worked with. I stuffed those emotions to get on with the job as we do. You know, you can't let those things stop your mission.
Right.
It came out in me in the form of anger and anxiety and panic attacks 10, maybe 15 years late, 10 years later.
So it was kind of dormant for a while.
Oh yeah, I thought I was handling it, I thought it was tough, but sometimes uncontrollable panic attacks, there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
And if I look back in my life, I've had trouble with habitual drinking, with extreme sports, just trying to distract myself, inappropriate relationships sometimes.
But you're going to have to
get through life,
You're going to have to deal with it at some point.
You got to deal with it at some point. And I found my personal savior is Jesus Christ. That's my ministry. That's what I believe. Everybody has a Christ-shaped heart and a hole in their heart, and the only thing that you can fill it with is God. So this is part of the ministry. We try to talk about that spiritual side of building resilience against life's troubles, because life's troubles will always come along. As you know, I've had some troubles.
Yeah. I mean, I met you several years ago, and it's been a pleasure to see you work and to see you come up with this. Because I remember when you had the trucks, and you're like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and it has happened.
Yeah.
What types of things do you guys do out on the tours? I mean, we saw the video of them driving the Jeeps. You guys get to let a little of that adrenaline out?
Yeah, we get out there and set up as a team. It brings that camaraderie back. And get up and set up as a team, and also gives us a chance to talk to other people that know what we're going through, because a lot of times we don't like to talk to family or other people. It's more comfortable.
That brotherhood.
The brotherhood.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So Justin, if people want to get involved and help out and write a check as it be, whatever you want to do to get involved, how can they do that? Well,
we really do need your support. First of all, we've been trying to do this on a shoestring for over a year now. So if you go to warriortour.org, you can make a donation there, any size. Donation. It's about $185 a day to $150 to $180 a day
per veteran.
And our goal is to go out at least once a month. We would love to have the resources to go out every week if we could on an overnight trip. You know, if we can take 10 guys a month out, that's 120 veterans that we can help per year.
Awesome.
And if we can do better than that, that would be amazing.
Awesome.
You know,
thank you guys so much for being here. We'll put all the information for you at our website. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you guys so much for your service and being here with us. Yep, we appreciate it.